rancher. I'm a rancher who's made my living raising cattle, growing wheat and barley and alfalfa in Montana. A beautiful place with soaring peaks, pristine rivers, and endless prairies. I'm probably a little biased, but I think it's the greatest place in the world to raise a family, to start and grow a business and build a community. When I ran for governor of Montana, I had never before held elected office. I chose a Republican, John Bollinger, to be my lieutenant governor, with the simple proposition that we could get more done working together than we could fighting. Because Montana really isn't a red state or a blue state. As Senator Obama would say, we're a united state. And so, in 3.5 years working together, Republicans and Democrats in Montana, we have cut more taxes for more Montanans than any time in history. We increased energy production at the fastest rate in the history of Montana. We invested more money, new money in education than ever before, and we created the largest budget surplus in the history of Montana. Now that's the change that we brought to Montana, and that's the change that President Barack Obama is going to bring to America. Like Senator Obama, my family has its roots in the Great Plains. My grandparents were immigrants who came to Montana with nothing more than the clothes on their back, high hopes, and faith in God. My family didn't have much in our little house, but we had a few things that I'll never forget. We had a crucifix, and on our kitchen wall, we had a framed picture of President Kennedy. Now, my parents never even graduated from high school, but President Kennedy's idealism and spirit of the possibility inspired them to send all 6 of their children to college. And when he said we're going to the moon, he showed us that no challenge was insurmountable. A generation later, we face a great new challenge, a world energy crisis that threatens our economy, our security, our climate, and our very way of life. And until we address that energy crisis, our problems will only get worse. For 8 long years, the White House has led us in the wrong direction. And now, Senator McCain wants 4 more years of the same. Let me ask you something. Can we afford 4 more years? Not bad. Is it time for a change? Pretty good. When do we need it? And who do we need as the next? That's right, Barack Obama. That's right. Barack Obama is the change we need. Right now, the United States imports 70% of its oil from overseas. And at the same time, billions of dollars that we send all over the world seems to end up in the accounts of those around the world who are openly hostile to American values and our way of life. This costly reliance on fossil fuels threatens America and the world and other ways too. CO2 emissions are increasing global temperatures, sea levels are rising, and storms are getting worse. We need to break America's addiction to foreign oil. We need a new energy system that is clean and green and American-made. We need a president. We need a president who can marshal our nation's resources, get the job done, and deliver the change we need. That leader is Barack Obama. Yeah, that's what I like to hear. Now, Barack Obama knows there's no single platform for energy independence. It's not a question of either wind or clean coal, solar or hydrogen, oil or geothermal. We need them all to create a strong American energy system, a system built on American innovation. After 8 years of a White House waiting hand and foot on big oil, John McCain offers more of the same. At a time of skyrocketing fuel prices, when American families are struggling to keep their gas tanks full, John McCain voted 25 times against renewable and alternative energy. Against biofuels, against solar energy. He even voted against the wind energy. This not only hurts America's energy independence, it could cost American families more than 100,000 jobs. At a time when America should be working harder than ever to develop new clean sources of energy, John McCain wants more of the same. Wait to hear this. And he has taken more than $1 million in campaign contributions from the oil and gas industry. Whoa. Now he wants to give those same oil companies another $4 billion in tax breaks. $4 billion in tax breaks for big oil? That's a lot of change, but it's not the change that we need. In Montana, we're investing in wind farms, and we're drilling the Bakken Formation, which is one of the most promising oil fields in America. We're pursuing coal gasification with carbon sequestration, and we're promoting greater energy efficiency in our homes and our offices. Even the leaders in the oil industry know that Senator McCain has it wrong. We can't simply drill our way to energy independence. If you drilled everywhere, if you drilled in all of John McCain's backyards, even the ones he doesn't know he has, not bad. Not bad. That single answer proposition is a dry well. And here's why. America consumes 25% of the oil, but has less than 3% of the reserves. You don't need a $2 calculator to figure that one out. There just isn't enough oil in America, on land or offshore, to meet America's full energy needs. Barack Obama understands that the most important barrel of oil is the one that you don't use. Barack Obama's energy strategy taps all sources and all possibilities. It will give you a tax credit if you buy a fuel-efficient car or truck, increase fuel efficiency standards, and put 1 million plug-in hybrids on the highways. Invest $150 billion over the next 10 years in clean and renewable energy technology. This will create up to 5 million new green jobs and fuel long-term growth and prosperity. Now, Senator Obama's plan will also invest in modern transmission grid and deliver this new clean electricity from wind turbines and solar panels to the homes and the offices and those plug-in hybrids all over America. Barack Obama's plan will give us energy independence. And John McCain's plan four more years of the same old, same old. America needs energy independence. The petro-dictators will never own American wind and sunshine. And we should never again be beholden to their barrels of crude. Now, the Obama energy plan is ambitious. Critics will surely pick away at the details. Partisans will attack the messenger. Cynics will say it's impossible. Senator McCain will probably say, no, we can't. So let me ask you something. Can't America do better than 4 more years of Washington as usual? Is it time for a change? Well, let's face it. As strong a team as Barack Obama and Joe Biden are, they need all of us to win this election, to create a new energy system and declare American energy independence. They need all of you to stand up. Stand up, Colorado. Stand up. Florida, stand up. Michigan, stand up. Pennsylvania, stand up. Get off of your hind end. In the cheap seat, stand up. We want them. We want them to hear you. We want them to hear you from Denver to Detroit, from Montana to Mississippi, from California to the Carolinas. We want even our men and women in Iraq and Afghanistan to hear us, and we want you to say it loud enough that even the petro-dictators can hear us. So let's hear it now. Can we afford 4 more years of the same? Is it time for change now? Are we going to declare our energy independence and change the world? Who's going to lead us as the next president of the United States? That's That's it, baby. Let's go win this election. Thank you. God bless you. God bless America.